How is it humanly possible that we haven't even started and I am drenched in sweat? Maybe he's born with it, maybe he's born with it. He is. He has a sweating problem. Why am I talking about myself in the third person? Once again, I don't know. Hello everybody! Now last night, to my surprise, it was the Golden Globes. Had no idea that was happening. I was on FaceTime with Claudia and she was like, okay, I gotta go get ready for the Golden Globes, and I said, whoa, what day is it? So shout out to Claudia for putting this on my radar. But if you haven't seen any of my past ones, I roast red carpet fashion and a various multitude of other things. But today we're roasting red carpet outfits at the Golden Globes! I think this is like the first award show of award season. I'm already tired, but be sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss a future one of these, because it's award season. There's a lot coming. Alright, without further ado, let's get into it. I have a laptop right over here, and over here I have a burning sense that I'm gonna hate a lot of these. First up we have Margot Robbie, and she looks like Barbie part 954. I understand that she has leftover outfits from a press tour that she was supposed to do but didn't do because of the strike. But please, when will the Barbie press tour stop holding us hostage? I will say in Margot's red carpet career, this is one of her better outfits. I really don't understand the hair not being done at all. While I'm gonna be a nitpicky cunt, I also don't love like the strap situation. It just looks sort of homecoming-esque. Next up we have Taylor Swift, and I'm gonna say something that I don't think I've ever said to Taylor Swift. I like this dress a lot. I honestly don't normally gravitate towards a lot of Taylor Swift's style. I think we all know what my one critique is gonna be. Hate the hair. Why is nobody doing anything with their hair? I don't get it. I'm someone without any hair, so like, is this the new trend? Is just showing up like you didn't do anything? Okay, yeah, yeah. Got it. Besides the hair, I really have no complaints. I think this is a really pretty dress. I think it's cool and edgy and different, and that's my review of it, Chris's version. Next up, we have Julian Moore in what looks like a red dress that was supposed to be overalls, and then the last minute they cut them off. This is a white lady in a red dress. This is like a classic Hollywood story. Like, what am I supposed to fucking say about this? It's a red dress. It's a red dress. What are we fucking doing here? I mean, come on. Next up we have Emma Stone, and I am not Emma Stoned enough for this. If my skin was this pale, this would be one of the last dresses I would look at. Not to mention that the dress not only blends in with her skin, but she and her dress blend in with the backdrop. I think she was in a movie called Poor Things. The movie's title came from this look. Poor thing. Next up we have Timmy Li Chalamet. We have Shimmy Lamane. We have Timothy Chalamet Lama Ding Dong. And next up we have Timothy Chalamet, and I like this more than a black tuck. I think he looks hot. I think he looks cool. I think the jacket is fun, and it's just a fucking white dude in a black ensemble, you know? Then again, the same could be said about me. I want him to do something more. I feel like he has like swagger. I just am not really getting much of that. You know, it's something we've seen before. Next up, we have the person who asked to take a picture with Timmy Shimmy Lam Dom, and that is Selena Gomez. I'm gonna quote Kylie Jenner responding to Selena asking for a picture with Timothy and say no. This dress is a no. If I'm looking at the fabric of it all, there's potential. And then I look at the execution, and I'd like to be executed. I think the red fabric is really pretty in the way that light catches it. I don't understand like the top and then the asymmetrical dress bottom that looks like last minute it was like pulled to the side to be different. She looks like a holiday Hershey Kiss that's still on the shelves January 8th. This really is so close to being like palatable. I think this is just, oh god, bad. I will say her jewelry is pretty, so there you go. Next up, we've got Billie Eilish, and I love this look. I love this look. The two little bangs with like the middle school glasses. Bitch. That was really weird, I'm so sorry. I will say I wish like the sock and shoe moment was maybe a little different. The pink just feels out of place, and it feels like it's getting lost in the carpet a little. What was she made for, bitch, this outfit? It is a little underdressed, I feel like, for the Golden Globes, but I still just, the whole vibe is there, and I appreciate that. Next up, we have Greta Lee, and for this just being a white dress, I think this is so pretty. There's so much movement, and it almost looks like a Greek sculpture. I don't know, there's something really beautiful about like this part of the dress that feels sculptural. I mean, the bottom is sort of just like a mountain of fabric. Next up we have Quinta Brunson, and I am so sorry to Miss Quinta. This No. No. It's not that she looks bad. It's just that after a year of seeing chrome and silver outfits, this isn't great. I really don't like the neckline. I don't like the sheer cutouts. Some might say the dress looks elementary. A bit elementary. I swear to God, I'm sober. Stone cold sober. Which I don't know if that's better or worse. Next up we have Oprah, and I really love this dress, and I don't even know if I'm the biggest Oprah fan. This like stained glass mosaic, the way the light hits some of these parts of the dress is just exquisite. I wish she would have gotten like LASIK or bare minimum contacts for this, because the glasses sort of kill the vibe. But Oprah, you own 51% of these Golden Globes. That was an Oprah Winfrey Network pun. Thank you. Next up we have Ali Wong, and this is an off-the-rack wedding dress. You can't convince me otherwise. I am saying this wearing a vintage silk blouse and sweatpants, so like take it for what it's worth. I just think Ali Wong is missing an R because it's Ali Wrong. The necklace is really pretty. That's unfortunately kind of where it ends. Next up we have Pedro Pascal, and I really like the shirt he's wearing. Everything else, he might as well just be wearing a black tuck. I love the fun and three-dimensional aspect of the top. I also think it would have been a fun moment to do something fun with the arm sling. It's fine. It's fine. Next up we have Rosalind Pike, and I think this might be the look of the night. This is spectacular. The headpiece and the lace going all over her shoulders and arms, like I have chills. Granted, the studio is freezing right now. Chills are chills vibes. I wish almost that like the waist part of the dress came up and mimicked the same shape as like the headpiece. But like no, there's really no notes. This is... Next up we have Hunter Schafer, and I think that this is gorgeous. I know I clocked Emma Stone for wearing a fabric close to her skin tone, but like this is special. It's interesting. It's like a whole moment. Does it also remind me of when my house was getting renovated and there was plastic hanging everywhere? Yeah, 100%. But this is like chic renovation, you know? This is one of my faves of the night as well. Next up we have Mila. Who is this? Next up we have Natalie Portman, whose name I totally remembered this whole time. I've gotta say, the silhouette of this dress I normally would despise. I think this is gorgeous. Honestly, the dress looks like that Seurat painting, A Sunday in La Grande Jatte. It has that like pointillism style, but I assume that's all like beading. I don't know. I think that this is absolutely beautiful. I don't remember an outfit of Natalie Portman's ever being this impacting, except for like V for Vendetta. The way that that is ingrained in my brain. Next up we have Issa Rae, and I don't think I love this one, and I can't really figure out why. I think it's a mix of like the color and all of the design in it. Yeah, the dress is not for me, you know? It's a mess. There's a lot of Issa puns I can make with this. Honestly, the dress sort of washes her out, kind of takes away from her own beauty. Next up we have Julia Garner. This, I mean, isn't a crazy different dress. I feel like I've seen variations of this for a while. It's just like a long skirt and then like two straps to hold up the Golden Globes, you know? I think she looks pretty. I think she looks elegant. I just think there's an element of the dress that feels cheap. It's not awful, but it's nothing special. And I think that's sort of... yeah. Next up we have Jeremy Allen White, and will someone tell me what the fucking hype is about? Even in his Calvin Klein ad. Okay, is the bar really this low? Can we lower it just a little more so that I'm considered god level hot? This just looks disheveled. This just looks ill-fitting. I can't believe the following words are about to come out of my mouth, but I wish he just wore a black tux. Oh, I'm not wearing a tux. I'm wearing the next less boring option. Next up we have Next up we have Dua Lipa, whose name I also got right on the first try. For this being Schiaparelli, I don't genuinely love the dress, if I'm being totally honest. The mermaid part being like mid-thigh just doesn't really work for me. I mean, it's Dua Lipa, so she looks hot in literally everything, but I'm glad that she at least could take a break from her 12-year vacation to come to the Golden Globes. Wait, why is she here? Barbie movie. Totally. Duh. Next up we have, oh, this woman from Great Gatsby who I swear I remember her name. Is it Claire Mulligan? I think it's like Claire Mulligan, or if it's not, I'd like to take a mulligan and guess again. This is everything. I'm assuming that's ruching, but the detail that gives this dress and the depth it gives it, mwah! I really just love the detailing in the black part of the dress. It looks like a spine or something. So sexy and weird and cool. 3 things that I would also use to describe me. Next up we have Natasha Lyonne, and I love this dress. However, we fall into the Emma Stone of it all, where I feel like a lot of it gets lost because it looks exactly like her complexion. This is a gorgeous Schiaparelli dress. It creates this drama, and then the texture that the whole dress and like the fringe are layering. This is another top contender for best outfit for the evening. And I'm not Lion. Okay, yeah, that one. Can't win them all, Chris. Next up, we have Leonardo DiCaprio, and he is with... Next up, we have Meryl Streep. I know that we're, like, rocking the same sort of, like, neck bow. This is gonna seem hypocritical, but I wish her shirt didn't have the neck bow. I like the idea of this, like, dark brown sequins set. I almost wish it was just buttoned with no shirt underneath and you got a little, like, cleavage. I understand that that might not be age appropriate, but, like, something about this outfit looks like she's going to, like, the Kids' Choice Awards and not the Golden Globes. Meryl Streep, I know you literally aren't even watching, but I am sorry. There is just something so Kids' Choice Award about this. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how to explain it. You're just gonna have to take my word for it, I guess. Next up, we have J-Lo, and immediately J-No. No. I like the concept of this, but the final product looks like the living room pillows I told my mom to return because they're ugly. In my defense, she was asking for my opinion on them, and in my defense, they were ugly. Her hair in the main dress, sure. Gorge. But this like big rosy shawl looks like the top of a cake that got sat on or something. It doesn't look pretty, it doesn't look elegant. It's just crazy that someone so beautiful can still look so poorly dressed. Next up we have Coleman Domingo, and I like this a lot. It's at least something different that is well tailored to the man's body. I like this idea that this feels very formal and almost militant. It still feels like elevated, it still feels special, it still looks beautiful. Coleman, you better keep that tailor on standby because they ate. I don't know, I understand that this is like a Black Tux's next door neighbor. I want to go to their house and get drunk, not Leonardo DiCaprio's. Next up we have Bill Hader, and I hate her. This is atrocious. This is a prime example of someone whose tailor hates them, or just simply does not exist. For the 7.8% of my audience who are men who might be watching, if you've got a little white triangle, it doesn't fit and you must quit. And on top of it, it's just a fucking black tux. Get over yourself. Next up we have Amanda Seyfried, and there's a 10% chance that I already hate this. Obviously, the black part of the dress is a black dress. This purple bow thing looks like she took it right out of a Macy's Christmas window. Just don't understand it. I don't like it. I don't think it really adds anything. Next up we have Florence Pugh. Holy mother of Demi Lovato. The red dress is nothing special. I don't think it's awful, but I just don't think it's special. Based off of this outfit, she looks like she's about to sing Skyscrapers to extraterrestrial spirits. I don't know, it looks like a bunch of blood clots got caught in like a net. It just doesn't do anything for me. And that haircut, wow, you can't spell Pew without P-U. Next up we have Christina Ricci, and this is gorgeous. The hair is giving, I just bought my first flat iron. Something that I feel like a lot of people miss with this kind of dress is they don't wear the right undergarments. Yeah, you can see a little bit of her like underwear, but otherwise this looks like truly each of these things are like glued onto her body. The hair and the clutch I would totally change, but hey, I will take this. Next up we have Lenny Kravitz, and oh my god, he could really do whatever he wants to me. Men, take notes. This little side cutout, the suit jacket looking top with the cutouts on the side and the big pants. I mean, truly Lenny Kravitz could wear a dead person to this, and I would still be clapping my ass to it. Next up we have Brie Larsson, and as someone who normally hates these kinds of dresses, I think this is one of her best looks maybe ever. This dress doesn't even look real. The silhouette, the fit of it, her hair, the shoes.
Receipts, proof, timeline, screenshots.
It's simple, but simplicity can work, people. I don't know why I'm giving a masterclass on simplicity. This is like old Hollywood perfection. Next up we have John Krasinski. Honestly, I'm questioning if I'm colorblind. Who? No, but like who? Bitch, I sound like an owl. All I'm asking is who? Who the fuck said that this looked good? This outfit is so disjointed, it looks like 3 different people photoshopped together. Like feet to waist, that's one person. Waist to shoulders, that's another person. And then like the head is obviously John Krasinski. I could talk for 45 minutes strictly about how much I fucking hate this. I don't know if he got dressed in the dark and grabbed the wrong pants. I don't know if he was in a quiet place and no one told him, hey bitch, you look a mess. You have too much Hollywood experience to be looking like this, sorry. Next up we have Celine's song, and I know that a lot of people probably will hate this. I love this outfit. There's something about it that's so punk, yet so put together. And this is why I get so annoying about people's hair, but like, I feel like this person's hair adds to the whole vibe of the outfit. It's very visually stimulating. I don't know, I like it. And that concludes the Golden Globe 2024 red carpet outfit, Rose.
Did you think was the prettiest, baby?
Comment down below which ones were your favorites, and if you disagree with me, let me know. Doesn't mean I care, but you can always let me know. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing a lot of these kinds of videos with award season in full swing, so if you enjoyed it, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell. I will see you guys later. Time to take off this Merill Street bow. Well, it's not off because it's attached to the... No one cares. Bye.